almost 7 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, I'm not happy at all. Um, I woke up at like 6 something, happened to go to the bathroom like really bad, and my bladder was like full. It just felt so full. Um, so I go to the bathroom and I'm not able to pee. So I had a little bit of urine retention just for a few minutes, but it seemed like forever. Um, but yeah, as I urinated, it was just painful. And I don't know how to even explain the pain. Like, it's like when I'm urinating, okay, but it's like at the very end where your bladder is just like empty. It's just like this pain. I can't explain it. But it's not a very good pain. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling well. Like, I'm having urethral pain and pelvic pain, from having so much urine in my bladder. And it just hurts. It's uncomfortable. So, I'm laying here with the heating pad and just hoping that I can find a little relief from the heat. But I'm not happy right now, and I don't know. This just sucks. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna lay here and just hope that things calm down. So, bye. Hey everybody, so today's topic is interstitial cystitis and depression, and I really wanted to come and touch bases on depression because I know many of us ICers suffer from depression. It pretty much goes hand in hand with the IC. When you have interstitial cystitis, you just have so much going on with your body that it does make you depressed. You have all these different types of pains, and just knowing that there's no cause and there's no known cure right now, that really, takes a big effect on you, mentally and emotionally. Some people, they depend on the treatments as far as like the installations. Some people take the Amron, some people do, many of us do the IC diet, and some people are on very, very strong narcotics. And this one girl, she even, hers was so severe that she had got her bladder and urethra taken out. So it's a vicious disease, and the stress from having to deal with interstitial cystitis is just so much that it could become very, very overwhelming. And we ICers, we get depressed. And no, you're not crazy. No, you're not alone, because all of us at some point gets very depressed about it, because it's a depressing thing. Like, just knowing that you have this disease and you can't find the right treatments, and if you do have the treatments, they only work for an extent of time, and it's very rough. And I know for me, I've been dealing with IC for 4 years now, and I still don't have the proper health regimen. I've had the cystoscopies and the hydrodistensions, and I've tried the bladder installations, and I've tried the muscle relaxers and the anti-spasm medications, and the overactive bladder medications, and I currently have the InterStim implant, and just nothing is working at this point. So oftentimes I get depressed because it's very hard. It's very, very hard for me to just live my everyday life. It's like I'm scared that IC has just taken over my life. I don't want interstitial cystitis to be the foundation of my life. I don't want it to be the basis of my life, but unfortunately I have to fit IC into my life because it's something that, I will be living with for the rest of my life. And it scares me. It scares me to, have kids, and it scares me to have my own family because I'm scared that, people won't understand. I'm scared that my pregnancy would be horrible. I'm just scared. I'm scared. And many of us ICers are. And for the people who have children, I know it's hard because, you can't do exactly what you want as far as spending time with your kids, playing with your kids, just doing what parents do with their children. I know that's very, very hard. And it's hard for your kids to see that you're in pain and you can't, too much explain why. Because sometimes we don't even know, we just know that we have this bladder disease and it's killing our bodies. Like, it's tearing our bodies, it's breaking down our bodies, and it's making us weak, and it's taking a toll on us emotionally and mentally and definitely physically. So we become very overwhelmed, we become sad, we become depressed, many of us get anxiety. It's a lot. It's a lot. And there are definitely people who are going on with their lives and, doing great things. They're working, they have kids, they're doing great things, but they also have to, live with interstitial cystitis, and at times it could be really, really bad to the point where maybe they can't work, or, I don't know, it just affects your life that you can't just do exactly what you want to do, because you'll know that in the back of your mind, and then not even in the back of your mind, like it sits right here, like right in the front of your brain, that this IC is so horrible and it interrupts, the great things that you're trying to do in life. And, I know people who work and who have interstitial cystitis, and it's hard for them because they're in pain, but, they feel it's their duty to push past the pain and, make the money so they can be able to take care of themselves and, be able to take care of their families. But it's very, very hard. And, being in a workforce and having interstitial cystitis, it's not always easy because, you don't have, everybody doesn't have a boss that understands, and it's just very depressing because I know many of us, we look to these support groups on Facebook for people who relate to us, people who are in similar situations, just for us to feel like we're not alone, because many of us feel like we're not alone. I mean, many of us feel that we are alone, but because I know I don't really know anybody in real life, maybe one person that I don't really talk to that much anymore, but a lot of us don't have actual people in our lives who are suffering, with this disease with us. So we look to the support groups on Facebook to get the support that we need to vent, to just be able to talk about things that we can't talk to like a regular person about, to be able to share things that may be too personal to share with people who don't have interstitial cystitis. So, it's very hard, and it's just very depressing. It's very, very depressing. And I just wanted to say that I understand what it feels like to be depressed. I understand what it feels like to feel like you don't have anybody, to feel like you're alone. I understand what it feels like that nobody understands. But I wanted to come and just let you guys know that you're not alone. And I wanted to say that, you know, it's okay to feel the way you're feeling, because let's face it, you know, we'll be living with IC for the rest of our lives. And, you know, some of us, including myself, it may take extremely long time to figure out something good that will give us relief, that will take away our pain. So I definitely just know how it feels, and I just say that if you're depressed, just make sure that you have somebody that you can talk to. Make sure that you have an outlet. My outlet is music. I listen to a lot of gospel music, and that's my outlet. So make sure you have some kind of way to be able to vent, to be able to sometimes get your mind off of it, you know, because it's hard. And I don't know the rate of suicides, but unfortunately some people get to that point where they do commit suicide because of the pain. So my heart goes out, you know, to us all. And I wish that we didn't have to deal with this, but the reality is we do. And I'm just hoping and praying that, you know, we all find relief and, you know, one day find a cure and, you know, go about our lives and just be happy. And if, you know, we never find a cure, I pray that we can find some enjoyment in our lives. We can find some motivation to keep moving forward, that we don't let IC tear down our spirits. You know, this is what it is. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that, and just really wanted to touch bases on depression, because, you know, not a lot of people understand why I'm so sad at times. But that's the reason. So, take care. I love you guys, and I will definitely talk to you guys later.